are breaking inputs coming in with respect to what the NGT, the National Green Tribunal, has just ruled. 4 companies who are now responsible for creating a gas chamber-like situation. This is in Mahul. These companies include the BPCL, the HPCL as well, and they have been instructed now to pay compensation, which is to the tune of 286.2 crore rupees. Remember, the residents of Mahul have been fighting for long, saying that each one of them are falling sick because of high toxicity in both their air and their water supply because of being closely located to these oil companies. We have with us our correspondent Disha getting us further inputs. Disha, would this come in as a relief? This compensation now that has been announced by the NGT, this says it is compensation for damaging the environment. Does this also include compensating those who've suffered because of this toxic environment?
Well, if we talk about NGT's decision today, they have directed at least 4 companies here in the city of Mumbai, which is the HPCL, BPCL, the chemical factories like the Aegis and as well as the Sea Lord containers, to pay at least 286 crore rupees for causing damage to the environment in Mahul, Ambapada and Chembur areas here in the city of Mumbai. So essentially, in simple manner, in simple terms, if we talk about, these are the 4 companies that have actually created a lot of air pollution in these particular areas, leading to air as well as the water pollution, leading to discomfort for the people living in surrounding of these areas. So this decision comes in after a plea which was filed by a Mumbai resident, clearly stating that there needs to be an execution for control of air pollution caused by these chemical factories as well as companies to the people around. So now, of course, as we all know, that Mahul has been a long-standing issue. It was not only fought in the NGT for the environment aspect, but it was fought, the battle was fought in the Bombay High Court as well for the rehabilitation process. So now companies actually directing to pay this huge amount in itself shows that the NGT has accepted to the fact that definitely there is a problem of air pollution which exists, and it is because of these companies alike. So now what we know, that going forward these companies have to pay at least 286 crore rupees, and all of these companies also will be closely monitored by the polluting companies so that more toxic fumes or toxic gases are not released, which can in a way provide discomfort to the people living in the surrounding areas.
All right. Well, those are the details of what the NGT has now just ruled. Disha, thank you for getting us those inputs. Our correspondent Disha, of course, has been tracking this case at least for the past 2 years in continuously getting us voices of residents who have suffered far too long. Some of them having suffered permanent damage in ailments because of the toxicity in air and water, in being closely located to the area of where these oil refineries are.